Welcome to the Likeable Forms HubSpot extension tutorial. So to get started, we need to go ahead and add in our Likeable Forms license key, and you also need your HubSpot auth token. If this is the first time setting it up, go ahead and hit verify license key and let your license key validate. So if everything checks out, we can go ahead and move on into our extension settings. So for each form you want to create new tickets inside of HubSpot, you want to go ahead and enable the settings for that particular form. Now we can go ahead and create our ticket. So to get started, we have a ticket subject and a ticket message. So it's a really great place to go ahead and use some of the fields in our forms to map some of the data. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So we'll go ahead and add an email field for our customer's email. Let's add a couple of text fields for the first and last name. We're also going to add a text area field so that we can collect some questions from our customer. And let's go ahead and just add a phone field. And lastly, we'll add one file upload field. Now we can go ahead and jump back into our settings, and when I select the ticket subject, you'll see a full list of all the fields in our forms we just added appear in this drop down here. So for example, for the ticket subject, if we wanted to title it new ticket from, and we wanted to say text to, let's say for example the text to field was being used for the customer's name, it would now say new ticket from so-and-so's name, from your customer's name. So it allows you to more easily reference. Now, if the text to doesn't make a lot of sense for you, what we can do here is we jump back into our form and we can say first name, or it could be full name. But now when we jump back into our settings, we can assign the first name field. So it just helps you, if it helps you make it a little bit easier on you, it's perfectly fine. But we do recommend just in general to use good descriptive field labels. Now for the ticket message, we're just going to assign the entire text area field. And again, this text area little dynamic tag, it might look a little bit funny now, but it's going to change to the actual value at runtime. So you're not going to see that in the ticket itself. You'll just see the actual input that was added into the text area field. Now we need to assign a customer email. So for each ticket, we're going to create a new customer or update an existing customer. So we'll go ahead and assign the email address for the customer's email. And now we have a customer first name and a customer last name field. So currently in our form, we only have one text field, which is being used for the first name. So we'll need to get back into our form and add one more text field. And we'll go ahead and assign this field label as last name. Let's go ahead and jump back into our settings. So for the first name field, we'll add the first name field. For our last name field, we'll add the customer's last name. And for a phone field, which we don't have, oh, we do. Great. We can go ahead and assign the phone field for our customer's mobile number. Now the last step here is assigning a ticket priority and handling file uploads. So by default, there's 3 priorities that are available to us: low, medium, and high. This is going to be on a case-by-case basis, but for our demo, we're just going to assign a low priority for this ticket. And the last step is handling file uploads. If you would like to include the files that are uploaded in your form in the form of an attachment inside of the ticket, you'll want to select yes. Or if you just want to collect file uploads in your form and just review them in the form of a submission, but you don't actually want to send them with the ticket itself, you can go ahead and select no. There you have it.